what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Don Rico back at it again with another one. Hey, sometimes I ask myself certain questions throughout my day or even just throughout my time here. And one of the questions that I ask, for example, is where will I be a year from now? Today is January 15th, 2025, as the recording of this video. Where will I be on January 15th, 2026? This is going to be kind of like a year from now type of video, and meaning this is kind of like a video that I'm actually putting towards myself a year from now if I'm still here. And the reason why I'm doing this because it holds me accountable for where it is that I am right now so that I can be more focused on the present, but also it kind of gives me perspective of my growth and how far I've come in the year, what I've experienced, all the things that I've done, any new experiences that I've engaged in, any type of growth that I have actually achieved or acquired. Listen, this is just kind of like an exercise that I kind of do for myself. So, for example, I'll ask myself, hey, you, how's January 15th, 2026? How's the year starting off for you? How are you in 2026? Did you accomplish everything that you accomplished in 2025? And the reason why I'm actually putting a video like this out here is because a lot of times, unfortunately, and really isn't going to be a long video. I'll be surprised if it's more than 6 minutes, to be honest with you. Sometimes we get stuck on our current situation of circumstance, and it seems as if we cannot find any way, that we cannot find no way. And I get a lot of people, for example, asking me how it is that I stay disciplined, how it is that I have the work ethic that I have. And to be perfectly honest with y'all, like I just put one step forward at a time. I can't see the whole staircase. I just put one foot in front of the other. And if I stumble and fall, then I stumble and fall. It will let me know where it is not to place my feet and what it is that I need to do in order to continue to propel myself forward towards progress. And I think that's the key. Progress really is the key, because I understand that there are things that I may still need to work on. Like there are certain financial goals that I'd like to reach, because I've pretty much reached almost every other personal growth goal that I have reached. Now, obviously there's another level, but I wonder a year from now where I will be. Am I still living in the same place? Am I still shooting content? Is the quality of my content improved? How many subscribers do I have? Am I actually getting some views? Or, things like, am I working my dream job, and the job that I actually want to work? Did I get into tech or something like that? You know what I mean? So, do I have a great group of people surrounding me? Are you more fit there than I am right now? Listen, I don't care what it is that y'all go through. You got to see past your current situation and circumstance. You got to see past your current situation, because where you are is not where you got to end up. Real talk. I don't care what job you work right now. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care what your financial situation is. I don't care what your existential situation is in terms of your emotional IQ or how it is that you're handling yourself. Like, listen, it's only temporary. A lot of people don't understand that we are very flexible and fluid as human beings, and we're going to get through it. A year from now, I'm probably going to be even more awesome than I am right now. At least that's what I'm holding myself accountable to. Now, things don't always go as planned. It happens. It's just life. It rains on the just and the unjust. But honestly, I just push myself forward towards growth. Like, in here, I'm already rich. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm already rich in there, but I have to hold that vision, and I have to keep it, because if I don't hold it and if I don't keep it, it's going to slip away from me and it will never become a reality. Because as long as I see it in here, I can take the necessary steps and the actions towards actually bringing it to fruition. That's true manifestation. But it doesn't mean anything unless you actually act and put the work in. Your act and the work is the confirmation of your faith. You have to put the work in. I don't care how bleak it is. I don't care if you seem like you're coming against a wall. You will find a way around it, because you have to find a way around it. Whatever barriers that I face, I continue to plow through knowing that I just need to get it right one time. Once I get it right one time, I'm out of there. And that's the perspective that I had. I don't have like, oh, I gotta mess up this many times. My perspective is always a half full, glass half full mentality. I just need to get it right one time. So I just plow forward, I push forward, and I hope if you're watching this video a year from now, or if you're reacting to this video a year from now, I hope you plowed forward, and I hope that you've achieved what it is that you set out to achieve in that 1 year. Because what we do in this 1 year, and I'm talking to my future version of myself in January 15th, 2026, what we do in this year and on my time, on my end, is a culmination of all the work that we put in years prior. I just hope that you got everything that you wanted in that time, or at least you're definitely on your way. So I hope you're out there. I hope you're killing it. And you guys, I don't care what you're currently facing. I literally just got back from work. I'm shooting some content right now. I'm going to get back to studying, and I'm probably just going to keep going from there. I don't see any other way of doing it, because I don't care if I hit a wall or a barrier. I just got to go out and I just got to execute. No matter what. It's about what you see in here. And in here, I see greatness. In here, I see glory. In here, I see a phenomenal life. I see abundance. And I got to continue to operate and act from that framework, and just go. I don't care what it is stands before me right now. And I hope you have that determination too. Where you are is not where you got to end up. And if a year from now, if you're successful and you're out there, or at least you're on your way and you're killing it, then I've done my due diligence. And maybe I'll make this a reoccurring thing. But for right now, I just ask myself certain questions, like wonder what I would be like a year from now. And I know the year just started, but sometimes I just humor myself with certain questions. That's all I'm really putting out there. Listen, you guys, you just got to continue to go push forward. I don't care what it is you go through. You're just going to have to push forward no matter what. Because you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to the people that are counting on you and looking up to you. Regardless, because there's always someone watching. And if you fall, who's going to pick up the pieces? But more importantly, if you fall, that has a ripple effect towards everyone else that looks up to you. I can't afford to fall. I can't afford to fail. I have to keep pushing forward, all right? Listen, I know it's a bit of a strange video, but those are just my thoughts right now. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.